What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I just got the bike back from Rider's Choice here with my buddy Bela and his crew. They just installed some stuff on this bike for me. They did the headlights, got some new LEDs in here, the new domino grips and bar ends. They are looking mighty fine. What else did they do? They fixed my little fork leak that I had up here. He also checked my forks right here and did the tension on them. So he said check it out, let him know how it feels. He said it should feel a lot more smoother. And then the last thing is he wants me to get another exhaust to get some back pressure on this bike, because obviously you guys know this Two Brothers exhaust fell apart on me. So let me hop off real quick. As you guys know, this Two Brothers exhaust fell off on me. So that end piece is gone somewhere on the side of the road somewhere, don't know where, but I want to go with the Toast exhaust. He gave me some other options too as well that are a little bit cheaper, so we got that. But you see those domino grips on there and the bar ends, those are looking really good, matching the Repsol levers on there. Got the LEDs installed. Got one of them on right now. On these newer bikes, there's only one headlight on at a time, and then you flip the switch to the high beams and then both of the lights come on, for you guys that didn't know that about newer sport bikes. But this bike is finally coming together, guys. After a year of owning it, having all these issues with this bike, that gear shift lever, the fairing, the clutch lever popping on me, that leaking issue, the broken teeth on my rear sprocket, had to get a new chain and two sprockets, tire problems with this bike. Man, it was crazy. But fingers crossed now, for real, that we can finally keep this bike in order and going good. We are 167, 168 degrees Fahrenheit. It is 4:50 on March 5th. I was not expecting to get this bike back as soon as I did, but I told you guys, here at Rider's Choice, they get you in and they get you out. I think I had a 4-day turnaround, guys, on bringing this bike in here, and I already have the bike back. Woo-wee! Gosh, let's go home, bittersweet. So yes, as you guys know, or some of you know if you're new to the channel, I finally named one of my vehicles. I named this bike Bittersweet because this bike literally puts me in a bittersweet mood all the time. Right now, it's sweet. Got some new upgrades, some new mods on the bike, so everything is going good right now and sweet. But previously, it was all bitter because there was so much wrong with this bike, so much going wrong with it. Every single time I rode this bike, something fell off, something broke, something was happening to me on this bike. I was getting a nail in my tire, found out my fork started leaking, the fairing blew off the first time I rode it on the highway, the clutch lever broke on me, broke teeth on the rear sprocket, a bunch of crap. So now we are finally in the sweet stages, the vroom vroom stages, the get out ride. Finally have a little less care of something breaking on me, because there was one point, guys, where I was just like, I don't even want to ride the bike anymore because every single time I ride it, something breaks. But hope to God, fingers crossed again, that is over. Over. No more breaking. $10,000 bike. Guys, rubbernecking me hard. Broke his neck. But it's a beautiful bike, so people are gonna look. I love this color scheme of this bike, guys. I saw this bike a couple years ago at the IMS motorcycle show here in Cleveland, Ohio at the IX Center, which unfortunately is no more because the IX Center has closed, which is very bad for us motorcycle guys because a lot of people went to that motorcycle show here in Ohio. People drove hours away to come see that motorcycle show, and now it is no longer, unfortunately. So next with this bike for mods, again reiterating here, we got new LEDs, the new mod for the grips, domino grips and bar ends, so those are on, and then the seat cowl, I took that off to bring it up here to Rider's Choice while they worked on it. So I was at home ceramic coating it, so that's sitting at home all ready to go for the better weather. And then when I finally actually get out here regularly on the bike, when the weather breaks and stays good, so that's ready to go. Excuse me, out here burping. What else? Some nice pull. But okay, back to what I was saying, some more mods to come. As I just said before I left Rider's Choice, the mods that I have to do now is getting some back pressure on this bike of getting a new exhaust. So I want to go with the Toast exhaust on this bike, but again, Bela, I don't think he looked that one up, but he gave me some other options as well to get for this bike and that he priced out for me. So we got that to do, and then I said in the previous video when I was taking it to Rider's Choice, or in the one before that, is I want to see where this bike is at power wise. But again, first, before I got a new air filter on this bike and changed my plugs, because I wanted that done at Rider's Choice too, he told me to get a new exhaust for this bike to get some back pressure. So he said, get that exhaust on here first, and then he'll go and do the air filter and spark plugs. So after that, then we're going to go to miles per hour max performance tuning to get the bike tuned. So that is with that. I think that's pretty much it that I'm going to do, because after that I'll probably be like, all right, I'm not spending any more money on this bike, because I didn't want to spend any more money on it after I bought it, but just stuff just kept breaking and breaking and breaking. So I was doing my little scheme trying to get some money back out of this bike and get some free stuff for it. And again, nothing against Rick Roush. I did buy the bike used and as is. So that is totally on the purchaser, which was me. But I'm thankful that they decided to go half on me with the bike, because they saw and heard in my voice that I was genuine and a good person and literally just bought the bike. And it was winter time when I bought the bike, case in point. So I couldn't have been riding it to do damage to it and to get the fairing to fall off like that. Literally the first time I took it on the highway, this right fairing blew off and then cracked into a million pieces as I watched it get run over on the highway. A very sad moment in my life when you buy a brand new, or not a brand new bike, a brand used bike, which is pretty much brand new, and then that happens and then you're watching your fairing get run over by 100 cars into a million pieces. It's never good. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. If there's anything you guys want to talk about or want me to talk about in the next couple of videos, let me know. I know I got a couple of videos that aren't pertaining to much of the channel based on Corvette stuff, truck stuff, motorcycle stuff. Got a couple cat videos in my channel now, and tattoo videos and some other stuff. But that's just to keep the channel going through the winter time, getting some extra stuff in there, some other stuff that some other people may want to see and catch on to and do, keep themselves busy, especially through this quarantine stuff. But my birthday is coming up, guys, so make sure you say happy birthday to me on my 26th birthday on March 20th. I will be turning 26 years old. Proud, happy, made it this far. Another year blessed. A lot happened this past year besides COVID in my life. Proposed to the woman of my dreams. She finally let God slap her in the face and get her act right. So she's now gonna be my wife, which is a beautiful thing. Had my eyes set on that girl for a long time, but she just wouldn't act right at the time. So I had to part ways, let her find herself. You know how that goes. Pisses me off every time I think about it, but it is what it is. We're together now. That guy's watching TV while he's driving on his phone. But I guess that's the same thing as maybe motovlogging. I don't know, but I don't know. I really don't want to move over. This guy's on his phone. So this is a teaching point right here, guys. When somebody's on their cell phone or watching TV on their cell phone while they're driving and you got to get in front of them because it's a one lane right here, make sure you're looking in your mirrors behind you to make sure he is going to stop and doesn't run you over, because that happens a lot where bikers get crashed into the back of and then get rammed into the next car in front of them. So very nice teaching point right here. Make sure you keep looking in that mirror to make sure he fully stops, he or she. But yeah, guys, she finally came around. We're engaged now. Obviously, if you guys haven't seen the tattoo videos, her name is on my body permanently. So I maybe not want to say this over the internet, but let's just say she may not breathe again if she does anything wrong. Because I have her name inked on my body now for the rest of my life, and so does she. My name is on her body. And I got a ring on my finger, even though you can't see it right now. It's underneath this glove. And then she's got a big old fat diamond on her hand. So besides that, I love that girl to death, man. I'd die for this girl, I swear. Then we're going through some things right now where she just had surgery, but she's doing okay. But we got another situation we got to deal with and have serious talks about. But I keep reassuring her that I'm not going to leave her for this problem that we're having with something going on in her body, which won't allow us to do something or have something, I should say. So it is what it is. We just got to keep praying every day for ourselves and the situation and hope it turns out good. But other than that, guys, I think that's all I'm going to say in this video. I got the CBR back. Sorry, that was my motion detector at my apartment door. I put a ring. Me and my fiance put a Ring camera in our apartment. So you just take out the existing peephole and then put the Ring camera right there, and it lets you know when people walk past your apartment door or come up to your apartment door. The other day we saw our cleaning lady at the door cleaning up our door area and carpet, and it was just funny to see. And then the first day I made a little joke on there to my fiance and stuck my tongue out while I was leaving because I knew she was going to watch it. We have the Repsol bike back. I'll go over it probably a little bit more in another video. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.